Hello everyone, my name is Bolani Yakinemi. This is my Porter's value chain analysis of a car dealership for ENT 610. For value chain analysis, there are two sections which are used to recognize which activities are the most valuable to the company. These two sections are the cost advantage and the differentiation advantage. For the purpose of this analysis, I will be focusing on the cost advantage. On this analysis, I will be using this to analyze the competitive cost advantage and disadvantages and what factors drives those costs in a car dealership. To gain cost advantage, a firm has to go through 5 analysis steps, which are: Step 1, identify the firm's primary and support activities. 2, importance of each activities in the total cost of the product. Step 3 involves identifying cost drivers for each activity. Step 4 is identify links between activities, and step 5 is to identify opportunities for reducing costs. Moving on to step 1. To start with, the primary support activities for a used car dealership. The first, you have to understand the different sections, the different support activities in the company. The first one is the auction identification and registration, then used car purchase. Then another section is the body check and body part purchase, the repair and fixing, quality control and testing, then advertisement, then sales and marketing. Those are the sections that are the primary support activities for the company. Step 2, which is the total cost and importance of each section illustrated before. The first one is to show the auction identification and registration. It's less important, as said here, compared to other sections. It is less important, and the used car purchase section is actually very important. The car check and car parts purchase is not important. Repair and fixing is quite important. It's important. Quality control and testing is less important. Advertisement is very important, and sales and marketing is very important as well. Moving on to step 3, which is the factors that drives the cost. Which are the factors that drive the cost, which are types of cars being sold at the auction, and the brands of cars being sold, and its popularity with our customers. How damaged the car is, which will determine the type of repair and fixing needed, then the level of quality targeted, the size of advertisement budget, and the number of sales personnel. Moving on to step 4, which is the link between activities that can affect the other activities. Those includes increased cost on car purchase might reduce the body parts cost, which it's and at the same time it might reduce the fixing and repair cost as well. Also, advertising might reduce the number of sales personnel required, and likewise increasing the number of sales personnel might increase the number of cars being purchased and from there sold. Moving on to step 5, which is the last step. Cost reduction, which is cost reduction opportunities. Here, the purchase of cars with high customer demand and also to employ mechanics for fixing and repairs instead of outsourcing from outside the company. If the mechanics are part of the company, they are on the company's payroll, that will reduce the amount being spent outside on outsourcing for the work. That is what I have for my Potter's value chain. Thank you for listening.